I'm Aimee Goodwin, Director of Project 12 Architecture, and this is the Northcote residence, and we were the architects and designers for this project. The house is located in the suburb of Northcote. It's approximately 7 kilometres from Melbourne CBD. Immediately around us, we're in close proximity to a primary school and Northcote High Street, so really great amenity in terms of connection to community. The house does have a heritage overlay placed on it, and that is in relation to the streetscape and the semi-detached workers' cottages that line the street. So the addition had to be recessive and respect that streetscape frontage. Our clients, Mersina, came to us in 2017, and the functionality and the meeting of brief was really talked about from day one, and how we could address the different modes of living for a growing family.
Well, it took my partner and I quite a while to actually get the wherewithal to approach an architect. And we did toss up whether we would prefer to have perhaps an easier renovation with a builder that might give us some more space out the back. When we engaged with Aimee and Louis at Project 12, we wanted a house that we could all be together in and function well. Aimee didn't always come back with exactly what we had asked for, but every time she came back with something, we were always just really blown away by how right it was. They were creating not just a home that would work for us, but a home that would be beautiful and would last.
I think what defies the typical response in this home is that you don't have the usual wall of glazing straight out to the garden. To that western boundary is a primary school, and while that's a really lovely connection, we wanted to sort of still provide a sense of privacy. Natural light is drawn into the home in a number of ways. The terrace faces north with large sliding doors that completely conceal into the wall cavity to provide connection to the garden. Then you have low glimpses of light and garden through the western low-level windows, also helping to mitigate the afternoon sun. And then punctuated to the central main living space is a skylight or light well that allows high-level light, more sense of volume above the dining area, but then north and southern light also that can penetrate the depth of the plan. The master bedroom is actually located in what was the original living room, and it also has really lovely dappled morning light. What was the original front door has been made into this full-height window with ply reveals to define that opening and that provide glimpses out to this really lovely native garden. The kitchen was a really important part of the design in that it had to be really highly functional within a tight space. So we've got the service aspects hidden within the small butler's pantry and laundry, which are concealed behind the ply wall panels.
Having the really large windows facing north meant that we did want something to shield us a bit from the neighbours, but still giving us plenty of open space or an open feel to that space. The bamboo against that window, and indeed against the window that's the splashback in the kitchen, has this lovely green symmetry about it. The way this house was designed really does bring the garden to the forefront in many ways.
The main materials used in the house were kept relatively limited in palette because it's a small addition, so we didn't want to overcomplicate things. The external volume is clad in silver top ash battens. In addition to that is a perforated metal screen which faces onto the northern terrace. Internally, we used materials which offered some warmth and texture, so that was through the use of plywood to wall linings and joinery, and also recycled brick, which are used in the entry space. We tried to provide some sense of colour and fun through the bathroom spaces. So the children's bathroom, we use a green tile with pink grout, and in the ensuite, it's just a simple mosaic white tile with a feature pink grout colour again. One of the things we're most proud of about this project is just seeing Mersina and their kids in the home and enjoying the space. Importantly, there are places for family members to retreat, to find a place of solitude, but then ultimately come together as a family and enjoy.